Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Bill Guile.
Good afternoon, everyone. It was a delightful day, and we're now just about a minute or so past the official sunset. You can see nice glow on the horizon at the present time. Step outside, take a look. Not going to see it tomorrow. We've got some rain coming our way. So right now we're looking at 41 degrees. The wind has become more south-southwesterly, a little bit of a breeze at 11 miles per hour, but we're going to notice that breeze picking up towards daybreak, and the dew point, which is currently in the mid-20s, will also begin to rise as we go through daybreak as well. So temperatures right now, region-wide, holding in the low 40s. We're only going to slip back maybe another 3 or 4 degrees through the evening, and then just kind of level off because there is milder temperatures down to the south, and it's all going to begin pouring back up here into the northeast. So kind of like the event that we went through Wednesday into Thursday, the way that whole 36 to 48 hour window played out, that's what's going to happen this weekend, although not as much rainfall, but the wind will certainly be the factor to contend with. So we'll look at that in a moment. But for now, high pressure's in control, so that's why we're going to stay nice and dry for tonight. No problems weather-wise, and the breeze only starting to pick up as we get towards daybreak, with the milder temperatures working into the region. But there is a frontal system that's going to be coming in, and that's what's going to generate all the wind that we're going to be realizing throughout the day tomorrow. And along with that will come very mild temperatures. We're going to be pushing into the upper 50s, near 60 degrees, but those winds are going to be gusting 35 to as much as 50 miles per hour. Would not be surprised that we see some high wind advisories go into effect because of the potential for those 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts. But this is not a prolonged rain event. The bulk of it is really going to happen about 4 or 5 hours tops, late morning to early afternoon, maybe mid-afternoon. And then the rain will taper off and just a lingering shower for the evening as the front makes its way on through. And then cooler temperatures come in for your Sunday. So we have some festivities going on around the region over the weekend. Tomorrow's kind of the wet day, but Sunday certainly much better as it does turn cooler for a couple of days, only to warm up again as we go into Monday. So now here's a closer look. To go through the overnight, we start off in the upper 40s to near 50 degrees, but notice around 10 o'clock in the morning, first showers coming in. And those rains are going to become heavier towards lunchtime. Could get some locally brief downpours, but the wind will also be a factor here out of the south. But temperatures, 56 to 60 degrees. By 2 o'clock in the afternoon, again, still dealing with some of the heaviest rainfall coming through the region and dealing with those strong gusty winds. In fact, Block Island could be gusting maybe even over 50 miles an hour. We're going to see that in a second. Now, that steady rain pulls on off to the Cape, exiting the east coast pretty much 5, 6 o'clock. There might be 1 or 2 leftover showers just ahead of the front itself as we go through the evening, and then the wind shifts and begins to ease up. And as we head towards daybreak Sunday morning, it cools back into the lower 30s. And Sunday afternoon, without so much wind to contend with, it'll be kind of feeling like today, 42 to 45 degrees. Rainfall amounts, like I mentioned, not as great as the last event, but we're still going to be right around a half inch for many folks. And as we talk about the winds, we go through the morning into the midday, we'll start seeing the gusts 40 to 45 miles per hour, perhaps 50, 57 maybe on Block Island early afternoon. 50 mile per hour wind gusts possible from Providence to Fall River, New Bedford. I wouldn't rule that out, and out towards the Cape. But then those winds die down as we head into Saturday evening and going into Sunday morning. So here's the recap. As we clear out Sunday, it's a cooler day, back kind of like today, and so won't Monday with lots of bright sunshine. Another round of showers for Tuesday, back up into the 50s. And that holds on until Wednesday as well with a lingering shower, and then cooling back down for the end of the week.